Nearly 100 now.
Nice.
All right. So first question is, what do you think about animals?
They're cool.
All right. Second question, what about animal abuse and people who abuse animals?
I think it's messed up.
Right. That's good answer. All right. Third question, a little bit more tricky. What about the animals we put into gas chambers and slaughterhouse and cut their throat just for meat when we could just eat plants instead?
I feel like eating plants, there's bugs that go into it, and sometimes with other food that you use more, like it kills many other plants, many other animals because you're taking their food, which is killing them.
And what is the 80 billion animals that we raise every year? What do they eat?
They eat grass and all the foods that vegetarians eat,
Yeah, and
which you're
then
taking away their food.
since there's 8 billion humans and there's 80 billion land animals that are raised every year, which one eats more plant?
Most likely the cows.
Yes. So wouldn't be actually saving more animals if we just ate plants instead of feeding those plants to the animals?
No, it wouldn't, because if you're eating plants, you're eating their food.
No, because you just don't have to breed them into existence in the first place. Those animals don't exist in nature. We breed them into existence, 80 billion of them, and they eat a lot more food than humans would. So therefore, instead of feeding
If they
these
eat more
animals,
food than humans, then humans are eating lettuce and vegetables and stuff like that, which
Yeah.
other bugs are feeding off of,
Yeah.
which are in the food chain, which would mess up the food chain if every human just had vegetables.
no, because as I just said, we're already feeding 80 billion land animals with those same plants. If we just didn't feed those animals, we could eat those plants, and would have actually surplus of food.
Yeah, but also you're not feeding cows just what we're eating.
No, but we could grow other things
For us or for the cows?
for us.
Yeah, and you can also have meat because it's healthy for you, and
No, it's not. It's
we
the leading cause of death in the world.
we are hurting the. No, it's
Heart disease, the leading cause of death in the world, and it's the mainly cause of heart disease is cholesterol, which is only found in animal products.
if you could have more vegetables in the world, okay, and you eat all of them, you're killing mosquitoes.
We don't need more vegetables. We already grow enough to feed 3 times the world population.
You need to have meat. It's
Why?
because it's a part of your. Humans grew up having meat.
I I don't have meat in my diet. Am I dying?
No, but we grew up having meat.
So what? If I grew up kicking dogs, would that make it okay?
No,
So why was it make it okay to grow up eating meat?
because all like our ancestors and like cavemen, they all
Our-
ate meat.
Our ancestors also raped each other and also enslaved other human beings. Is that okay?
No, but it's
So tradition is not a good excuse then.
tradition can be a good excuse. Tradition can't be.
So if it was my tradition to raise dogs for dog fight, would that be okay?
No.
So
But
what's
it's a
the
good
difference?
tradition to eat meat and have
Why?
a balanced diet.
Well, what is balance into having cholesterol that kills humans?
It's not. It's how you feed it's how you feed the animals. If you're feeding the animals wrong, the meat will be bad. If you're feeding the animals the right, they're good.
Well, the studies show that it doesn't matter which meat you eat; it's still causing heart disease, cancer, and diabetes, obesity. It's all caused by animal products.
It's all what you feed the cows.
No, it's about what you eat.
If you're just eating a plant-based diet, you're giving yourself no protein. If you are,
No protein. Would you like to tell that to the world's strongest man, Patrick Baboumian?
oh, I don't know that guy.
Yeah, he was the world's strongest man for 3 years in a row as a vegan. Would you like to tell him he's lacking protein?
It depends.
Would you like to tell a gorilla that they're lacking protein as vegans?
The gorillas were humans,
We're 99% the same DNA.
and cavemen grew up having meat, and we were like, almost.
Not all cavemen have meat.
How do you know that?
How do you know they all had?
Because it's true. They cannot live off of vegetables.
They cannot live off vegetables?
No, they can, but they didn't. They hunted for food.
Yeah, they hunted for food, but the majority of their food came from actually scavenging,
scavenging animals.
getting berries and roots, and then beans and such like that. Starch. Did you know that the human brain evolved from cooking starches, not from eating meat?
I did not know that, but I don't believe it.
Well, I guess you don't believe science.
They literally grew up hunting.
You ever heard of the hierarchy of evidence?
Yeah, and also cavemen, like I said, and all the animals, they didn't just eat. If we,
So what if they eat meat?
we would
It
eat
doesn't
meat-
mean that we have to today.
if you don't want to kill animals, if you don't want to kill animals for meat,
Yeah.
if we would eat the lettuce
Yeah.
and all the vegetables and all the grass,
Yeah.
which is going into our food, those animals won't have enough food and they can die.
Well, we don't have to breed them into existence to start with.
Well, it's already done.
Well, no, we breed 80 billion a year into existence.
Okay, and they're slaughtered.
Yes, well, we could just not breed them into existence and not slaughter
Or
them.
you could feed them the right things and it's healthy for you.
It's not healthy for them to kill them.
Red meat isn't always the best, but it's a good protein base.
It's not good. It's not healthy for you, but it's still bad for the animal, even if it was healthy for you.
My dad's been eating meat his whole life. He's
So what?
perfectly fine.
My dad's been eating meat his whole life. He's not healthy,
Okay, well,
and
some
then-
people are different.
and health is not the issue here. I'm not talking about animal rights. Do you think?
You're talking about health. You're talking
Would you eat a dog?
about- I would not eat a dog
Why not?
because it's first of all, it wouldn't taste good.
Why? Have you ever tasted dog?
I've never tasted dogs.
So you're just saying stuff that you don't know.
No, theoretically speaking, feeding a dog the cat like whatever food that they give them it would not taste good. But if you're feeding a
How do you know?
because you're feeding a dog this food that's
There are vegan dogs.
no if you're feeding them factory made food, it's not going to be good. But if you're feeding cows,
What if I
you're
was to
feeding
feed a
cows-
dog with a plant-based diet? Can I eat it?
I don't know. It's up to you. It's your decision. Do you
Would
like
you
eating
eat it?
dogs? Personally, I would not eat dogs because I like dogs, but cows and sheep and lamb.
You
and
don't
all
like
that,
cows, sheep, lambs, and the pigs?
No,
Why
I
not?
think they taste good.
Well, what about their life? Do they not matter?
They matter.
Well, why do you kill them?
I have animals myself, and I have them for other things like milk and eggs.
Well, do their life not matter to them? Do they only have to value for your pleasure?
No, but there's always a balance in life. There has to be a balance. You cannot have one thing and not the other.
Is it balanced to murder others when you don't have to?
It's humans have been killed by animals. Humans definitely kill more animals,
Yeah.
but there's always going to be a balance. Life is never going to be perfect for anybody. Many people die because of people. Many
Yeah.
people die because of animals, and that many animals die because of humans. It's
A lot of
never
bad
gonna-
things happen in life. Does that mean we should strive to make the most bad things?
No, but it doesn't. No, it's you cannot go with one right answer. You cannot go with one thing. It's not good. If we were to just eat vegetables,
I don't eat only vegetable. I eat grains, lentils. I eat tofu, fruits, berries. I eat cereals. Bread. Like
okay, here we go.
there's tons of food other than vegetables.
Berries, right?
Or what?
If you're eating berries,
Berries?
yeah. Think about all those animals that eat those berries. Bears eat berries. If you're taking away the berries, there is no food for the bears that they like. And
What if I grow extra berries for me and extra for the animals?
you cannot feed billions of animals?
We already do.
Yeah, but you
80,
cannot.
80 billion land animals
Yourself.
we feed every
You
year.
cannot just by yourself.
No, so what?
If you're feeding 80 billion cows just by yourself, it's not gonna work.
I don't need to. The world already does.
You don't need. If you're saying that you want to grow berries for yourself and have berries for others, it's not. And if you're growing grain fields, like you like grain, that's taking away habitat for other animals.
Well, where is
Think about
the
those millions of acres?
where does most grains
Think
goes
about
to?
Think about those millions of acres of grain and soybeans and wheat
Yeah, and these all
corn.
goes to feed animals.
No, it goes to
Yes,
feed
they do.
humans.
No, they don't.
It goes to feed humans.
I would really recommend you that you do some research.
Okay, but I'm not going vegan because I
You don't have to do anything, but
I believe
before
in-
you spit out a bunch of bullshit, I would really recommend you actually do your research.
You have to have a base diet. It cannot be one thing.
Yeah, I know exactly what a base diet is, but that doesn't mean you have to kill animals for it.
It doesn't mean you have to eat like one type. It doesn't mean you have to have.
I don't.
You have to have meat and green.
No, you don't have to.
They have different.
So
types of
so you
foods
so you're
that-
saying that you know more about nutrition than the World Health Association.
our DNA. There's DNA in us to eat meat.
he's ridiculing himself right now?
Dad, you eat meat, right? You eat meat?
That's not the
You
question.
eat meat? Yeah.
That's not the point of it.
The point is you can't just have one thing in your diet or one type of.
No one said that.
In our DNA, well, no, in grass you have to have meat.
No, you don't.
There is different things in meat that it.
Please go do your research. The World Health Association strongly disagree with
I'll
you.
note it down.
Write it down.
No, and go.
All right. It seems like we're just turning in circle, and you would just not agree that your facts are completely wrong. So I'm gonna give it up, and then I'll let you leave on this because
Alright.
we're literally just going in circle on this. Well, thanks for stopping by anyway.
Would you eat that dog?
Would you?
No,
Why not?
because it's not fed properly to be eaten.
You don't even know what is fed.
Yeah, no dog is fed alfalfa
How do you know that?
because it's just no one.
Is alfalfa the only healthy food for an animal?
No.
So,
Berries are, fruits are.
all right,
You
all good, man.